Do you want to know what's in store for you for the next 7 days? Do you want to know what energies are surrounding your week ahead? Then keep watching because this is the Timeless Tarot Pick a Card meant just for you. Hello trick-or-treaters and welcome back to my channel TrickrTreatTarot, where it is spooky season all year long. If you like Halloween or Samhain, then this is definitely the channel for you, where we do spooky themed tarot pick-a-cards just like this one and other spiritual related videos. So if that's your jam, make sure that you give this video a big thumbs up, and while you are at it, make sure that you consider subscribing to the channel. And while you are subscribing, make sure you hit that post bell notification button so you don't miss out when I post new spooktacular videos every week. All right, you guys, so we are back again with another week ahead reading or another 7-day forecast, depending on when you're watching this. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into it, you guys. We have 3 groups today, just like always. Group 1 is going to be card 18 with water, group 2 with card 48, the trumpet, and group number 3, card 34, the factory. All right, so I am going to get nice and close for you guys. We're going to zoom in, give you guys a couple minutes, do a meditation, go over some of my disclaimers so that way you guys can make sure that you pick the pile that's absolutely meant for you, okay? Timestamps are below, so we're gonna have all the timestamps in the description box as well as in the pinned comment section below, okay? And I just want to say thank you guys so much to all of my new subscribers. Hey, how are you? Thank you to all of my OG subscribers. Hey, how are you, you guys? Thank you for all of your comments, all of your likes, okay? Thank you for all of your love and support. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. Now, with all that being said, I'm not gonna make the intro too long. We're gonna go ahead and get right into it, you guys, starting with the pile selection. And we are doing all the shuffling on camera because you already know how I do. So make sure that you stay tuned for all of that as well, okay? So let's go ahead and get straight into it, you guys. Alright, boos and ghouls and witchy souls, and welcome to your pile selection. We got up nice and close so that way you guys can really get in tune with the energy surrounding the different cards or the different groups. Alright, so for group number 1, we have card 18, water. For group number 2, we have card 48, trumpet. And for group number 3, we have card 34, factory. Alright, so again, that's group number 1 with card 18, water, group number 2 with card 48, trumpet, and group number 3, card 34, factory. Alright, so those are your 3 groups. I'll go ahead and give you guys a couple minutes to choose your group. Remember, there is no right or wrong way to choose, okay? You can choose based off of the number on the card or the picture on the card. You can choose based off of the placement on the card, right? The number of the group. You can close your eyes and then open your eyes and just choose one that calls your attention the most. You can hold your hand over the screen and, you know, just choose whichever one makes you feel fuzzy. You know, there's no right or wrong way to choose, you guys, okay? So just a couple of disclaimers as well. You can choose more than one group, okay, you guys? If you feel called to pick 2 groups or even watch all 3 groups, that's okay. That just means that there are multiple messages meant for you in each of the different groups. And then also, I just want to let everybody know that these are general readings, okay? General readings. That means a lot of people are going to be watching this video and a lot of people are going to be watching the same pile as you. So if you hear something that doesn't resonate, then that just means it's for another trick-or-treater who's watching that video. So take what resonates, let the rest go, let it flow. It's not that serious, you guys. Alright, so just, you know your life, you know what works best for you, listen to those messages, and it's really important to make sure that you guys are grounded, okay? Do a little meditation, take a deep breath in through your nose. And let it out, okay? Do a couple of deep breaths, you know, get grounded, get meditated, just relax, and make sure that you're really in tune with this reading so you can be in sync with the messages that are meant for you, okay? If you feel called to switch piles at any time, you can absolutely do that, you guys. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? And then remember that these messages are meant to transcend space and time, so Even if some of the videos seem like they're for a specific time period or a specific date, that really does not matter, you guys. You can watch these messages at any moment of any day, any time, wherever, whenever, okay? If you feel called to watch one of these messages, then that just means that the message is meant for you, okay? And I do want to let everybody know that we are real on this channel. Sometimes it gets tough. We love to do healing here, and we love to work on our shadow, okay? And sometimes working on our shadow self is tough, and the messages that come through can be tough. Sometimes you're not ready to listen to those messages, but you have to understand that that is just healing that needs to be done, okay? I do read reversals, and we take the good with the bad, okay? There's no such thing as, you know, black and white. It's all gray area here, okay? Healing is extensive. So just remember that when listening to your piles and listening to your messages, okay? We're all trying to reach our highest vibrational self, okay? With all that being said, I'm not gonna talk too much now, you guys. We're gonna go ahead and get into it. Timestamps are below. They're gonna be in the description box as well as in the pinned comment section down below, so that way you guys can skip ahead to the parts that you want to see, okay? We're gonna do all of the shuffling on camera, so that way you guys can kind of see the magic happen. You know I love doing that with you guys, okay? So with all that being said, I'll give you guys another second to go ahead and pick your pile, and then we're just gonna go ahead and get right into it, okay? Alright, hello to all of my trick-or-treaters who chose group number 1. You guys chose card 18, Water. So this is your channeled message for your week ahead or the next 7 days. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get into all of your shuffling. If you don't want to see the shuffling, timestamps are below. You can skip straight to your message. If you do want to see the shuffling though, then just keep watching because that's what we're doing right now. Alright, hello to all of my trick-or-treaters who chose group number 1. You guys chose card number 18, Water. So this is your channeled message for your week ahead, the next 7 days. Let's go ahead and get straight into it, starting with your tarot cards, okay? So we have 3 of Cups in reverse. We have King of Swords. And we have the 6 of Swords in reverse. Interesting. All right, so this is telling me that, okay, some of you guys, the energy that I'm getting is there's moving past something. You need to move from something. Some of you guys might have a friend who's recently moved away, or maybe you're like in a new area and you're the one who's recently moved away. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting here. But I am seeing that you're kind of really, this next week, kind of being a little bit more secluded, right? There's a sense of solitude that's coming through here, and a sense of trying to understand your surroundings and understand the people that you want to surround yourself with. So because with the 3 of Cups here, we have this is all about friendship, right? All about friendship, being like birds of a feather, right? Being together. And then the 6 of Swords is all about moving on from something, okay? So I am seeing that there is potential possibly too, with these 2 cards being reversed, with us having also the King of Swords energy here, is maybe there's a friend that's possibly being a little shady, you guys. So be careful with that this upcoming week with secrets, okay? That's something that's coming through here. Someone that could possibly be a little shady. Someone who might be keeping some secrets. Let's see, what did you have for your back of the deck energy? We had the Hierophant, okay? The Hierophant. So interesting. Looking for answers. Are you looking for answers in the right places? That's kind of the question that I posed to you, group number one. Are you looking for answers in the right places? Okay, I'm seeing that you do have a lot of questions. I see that you're the kind of person who's, I don't know why I'm getting like Scorpio energy here. You could also be an air sign, so Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Those are coming through here. But also like just, I don't know why I was getting Scorpio energy. I think just because of the privacy. And I think some of you already know who this person is, right? So maybe you have a friend who's maybe a little bit shady, maybe a little bit jealous, right? And I think some of you guys know who this friend is, and it's time to like move on, right? It's time to move on from that. We ain't got time for that here, you guys. But I am seeing that is something that's going to be happening here. That is something that you're going to move forward from. And it's going to be good. I think you guys are definitely going to have answers. You guys are going to have answers. There's going to be some form of clarity coming through. I think some kind of information is going to end up coming through this week about maybe a friend or a group of friends, right? Maybe at some kind of outing or gathering. But I do feel like you feel kind of lonely, right? You guys are kind of like that black sheep, and you just really haven't found your crowd yet. You haven't found your soul family. You haven't found, right, the people that make you feel like wanted and like you belong. So I really see you working towards that this week, is kind of understanding what that soul family looks like, right? What does that look like? What does that feel like for you? And what are the different possibilities in you finding your soul family and finding your tribe? And what are the things that you could do to attract more like-minded people towards you? Okay. And then we also have listening. Okay, so yeah, there's listening here, which is interesting with the Hierophant, because right, there's a need for guidance. There's a need for guidance here from possible from like the elders, kind of like wiser people. So maybe if you belong to some kind of like church, listening to whoever's in the hierarchy, right, the higher hierarchy of that, and then also listening to maybe like your parents or your grandparents or your bosses, right? There's a need, right? You're looking for some kind of answers, right? So there's a need to listen to the wisdom that's given to you, because I feel like you're looking for like specific answers, but it's really more like advice that's being given about a certain situation that you're not really sure how to go about. And this situation is going to be different for everybody watching this, right? Different messages for different people, you guys. So, everyone's in a different situation, but the majority of people here, I really feel, are looking for some kind of answers, and they're being given advice from these wise older people, right? Someone who's older, someone who's wiser, someone who's been through similar situations already. And the only way to move past this, right, because we see that you're having trouble moving past this situation, is to really listen to them. And I'm seeing here, maybe the problem here is you're not listening to your friends either. So maybe there's a mutual friend, or maybe this is someone that you are romantically involved with, and there are some red flags going on here, and maybe your friends really see the red flags that are happening here with this particular person who might be masculine energy, who could possibly be an air sign, right? Maybe this King of Swords has waltzed in here, swooped you off your feet. Now they're waving all these red flags, and you're acting like you can't see it, right? But your friends, you're not listening to them. They see the red flags, and they're trying to warn you, right, with the Hierophant. They're trying to warn you about, this person, right, whoever this person is. They might not have the best intentions, or they might be having right, a negative impact on you, on your attitude, or a bad influence on you somehow, some way. So there's a need to listen to your friends, to the advice that's being given to you about a particular person or situation, so that way you can move past that person or situation into something that's brighter and much better for you, okay? So this week is all about listening, you guys. Listening, listen to your elders, listen to your friends. If you ask someone for advice, listen to the advice. Don't just you know, take the advice. Don't ask them and then be like, oh, well, you don't know what you're talking about. You know, if you ask someone for advice, listen to the advice, take the advice, contemplate on it, okay? It could be wise. We also have Amar, I don't know how to say that, but healing, right? This is the card of healing. So we have healing that's going to be going on here, healing from this situation that you can't move past from, okay? With this six of swords in reverse, right? That's just telling me that you're being held back from moving past the situation. You're not able to move past it. This is something that's possibly currently going on, but it is something that you will move past in the future. You first have to do the healing, you have to do the listening before you can move past it, right? So there's healing definitely that's going to be happening here. This is telling me too that there's a need for meditation. Meditate on the energies, right? The energies of your friends or of this person or situation, and try to discover what are the blockages. What are the blockages? How do I move past those blockages? Okay, what's the common denominator? What's the fulfillment that you're looking for in this person or situation, and how can you find that in yourself first, so that way you have the power to release this situation or person because you no longer need it, because what you were looking towards this person or situation to fulfill, you are now capable of fulfilling yourself, so therefore you no longer need that energy, okay? And then we have dawn, the light after darkness. Okay, so I'm seeing a little bit of a pattern here, you guys. Okay, so we've created this wheel, right? This happens sometimes by accident during this spread. So I see that, okay, in the beginning of the week, so far, this is what we have. The beginning of the week, stuff's looking tough. It's looking rocky, right? Someone's being shady, or there's like a shady situation that you are not really sure is even going, you're like not even really aware of it, kind of. And then someone comes in and they start, you know, trying to tell you, hey, look, this is happening. This person's not, you know, doesn't have your best interest, or this situation is looking kind of shady. So they're trying to warn you about this whole thing that's happening. And so now you have to listen. You start listening to the advice that this person's giving you about a particular person or situation. And then you start to become aware of it. And so now you start to do the healing on yourself, right? So now we're in the middle of the weekish. Now you're starting to do the healing on yourself about this, contemplating on it. What should I do? How do I deal with this situation? What do I do about this person, right? And now we're seeing that there's then going to be the action that's taking place, where we're going to see the light after the darkness, right, comes through, right? And we know that's going to happen because you have the 6 of swords in reverse. So this is saying you're currently in this situation, you're currently in this predicament, whatever this predicament is, okay, different for everyone. And then we're going to see the light. So you are going to move past this situation. You're going to figure it out. And I think, you know, maybe it's not even that serious. It's not like a whole big, right? We don't have the Tower card. We don't have the Devil card. We don't have anything here that's telling me that this is like a detrimental situation or serious situation, right? This is just, right, some minor blockages, right? Some minor lessons that are happening this week. The universe, right, and spirit source has provided you with minor lessons during this week that you have to learn and that you have to heal from. And this is ultimately going to be leading to something very positive coming towards the end of the week, okay? Yep, feathers message, okay? So spirit sending you messages, spirit sending you lessons, spirit wants you to do the healing, okay? This is possibly something that should have been done in your past. This is something that maybe has been like a reoccurring theme, and because you haven't really been able to move past it, spirit is now bringing it back to you again and saying, okay, here we go again. Make sure that you do the healing that's necessary. Make sure that you take care of this situation. Make sure that you learn, okay? Do the healing, learn, and grow. That's what spirit wants from you here. So listen to the messages. Oh, listen. Listen to the messages. Okay? I'm going to listen to the messages. And that's on period, group 1. Okay, and for your final card, okay, final message for your week ahead, the next 7 days, we have engagement, which is apparently this channel's favorite card. Okay, so we have engagement. It says, today I make the conscious choice to engage with the world in an active way. I'll take a new route and talk to strangers. I will smell flowers and pet dogs and maybe walk around barefoot for a while if I'm not inside a 7-Eleven. At the very least, I'll have a day that's slightly more interesting than average, and at the most, I'll have a startling epiphany or make a friend who will change my life forever. No pressure. Okay? So that card, right, just kind of sums up our energy for your week ahead the next 7 days. And that is basically telling me that you guys should do something different this week. Do something different, do something unexpected, something that might be a little out of character for you, something that's really going to lead you to try something new or be a little bit bold or a little adventurous, okay? Something that's going to involve you taking risks, really stepping out of your comfort zone. And really, that's how we know when we're growing, is when we feel uncomfortable and we step out of our comfort zone and we have new experiences, okay? That's going to provide you with new wisdom, and that's ultimately what's necessary here to move past this kind of cycle that you've been in, this hamster wheel. So there's a need for newness to come into this week. And this is also talking about, right, listening, right, to the messages, making new friends. We talked in the beginning of this reading that possibly maybe you're feeling a little lonely, you're feeling a little lost, like you need to find your tribe, like you're not really connecting with people on a spiritual level like you would really like to. So there's a need for you to be more engaged with people and really get engaged the old-fashioned way, not just on like apps and Twitter and everything that everybody's doing now. You know, go out and like actually have a real conversation with like a whole real body. You know, go to, you know, maybe when you go to work, talk to people. You know, maybe there's that person that you've never really had a conversation with, strike up a conversation with them. Or if you meet someone in the park that you feel called to talk to that maybe seems interesting, or if you're in a restaurant, okay, sitting by yourself, and or you see someone else sitting by themselves and you ask, hey, can I join you? And you spark up a conversation, okay, at a bar. Bars are great places to meet people, you know, go to one of those and just, you know, talk to people, okay? So that is your reading, you guys, for your week ahead the next 7 days. Please comment down below. Let me know how you guys like this message. Let me know if it resonated, you guys. I would love to know, all right? So thank you guys so much for watching. It's been such an absolute pleasure. If you would like to keep watching, we're going to go ahead and move on to group number 2. Let's go. Alright, hello to all of my trick-or-treaters who chose group number 2. You guys chose card 48, the Trumpet. So this is your channeled message for your week ahead the next 7 days. We're going to go ahead and get into all of your shuffling. If you don't want to see the shuffling, you can skip straight to your message. Timestamps are below. If you do want to see the shuffling though, then just keep watching because that's what we're doing right now. Alright, hello to all of my trick-or-treaters who chose group number 2. You guys chose card 48, the Trumpet. So this is your channeled messages from Spirit about your week ahead the next 7 days. Let's go ahead and get straight into it, starting with your tarot cards, okay? So we have the 8 of Wands in reverse. We have the 8 of Swords in reverse. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. Interesting. This is looking good. Ooh. And let's see what your back of the deck energy was. Four of Swords in reverse. Okay. Interesting, 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 interesting. So I'm seeing that there is a need to slow down. Okay, there's a need to slow down. I really feel like you've been on the go, 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 right? You guys have probably group number 2 been like working a lot, or maybe you've been putting in a lot of hours, or maybe you just have a lot of ideas. You're the kind of person who really likes to keep busy running errands, right? Lots to do, very scheduled, very structured. But I'm seeing this week, right, the next 7 days, this is all about really kind of taking a step back. And I think there's a need for appreciation, right? Appreciation for what you do have, for the things that you do have, to focus on what you have, right? Focus on the time, right? We need you guys, group number 2 need to focus on the present moment and really enjoy, really take the time to really breathe in, right? Smell the roses and really just enjoy the moment with maybe a particular person or with something, right? Maybe like just enjoy the fact that the house that you live in, the bed that you sleep in, right? When you wake up in the morning, just take a minute to like lay there and be like, ah, gosh, like I really love my bed. Like just appreciate the bed. You know, I know that sounds like kind of silly, but the universe loves like little things like that. When you're drinking your coffee, just like, oh, this coffee is good. Like, you know, finding simple things to enjoy, okay? Little things that you normally would kind of forget about. Those are the things that need to be in the forefront of your focus this week. And I'm seeing here that the universe is then going to provide you with so much abundance and so much fulfillment. You're going to realize, oh my gosh, I have so much more than I thought that I had. You're going to realize all of these good things in your life that you didn't realize before. And it's going to be really eye-opening. You're going to have this like epiphany, this experience where you're going to understand how manifestation works and how when you are gracious to the universe for all that it has already provided you, the universe will then begin to provide you with more. And you will start to receive gifts this week. People will start giving you things, or you will start to receive, right, these opportunities, right? Maybe you'll win something that you didn't know you were going to win, or maybe that you felt like you couldn't win. You're going to get something that you felt like you couldn't have. I really feel that's the something that's going to happen for you guys this week. Group number 2 is you're going to get something, receive something, or achieve something that you didn't know that you could have, and the universe is giving it to you because you have been gracious for all that it has already provided for you. So make sure in the beginning of the week, you take that moment, you take that time to really live in the moment, understand, wow, I have all that I need. I don't really need to get where it is that I'm, you know, trying to go so fast, you know, or maybe it's for the wrong reason. I don't need to get there for monetary reasons, you know, but maybe just for, you know, more of emotional fulfillment, okay, something like that. And then the universe is going to say, okay, here you go. Thanks for saying thanks, and there's some more stuff for you to be thankful for, okay? That's how this is really going to work out for you. We also have abundance. Oh my goodness, you guys, abundance. You see, this is what I'm talking about with the 9 of Swords energy here, and you have abundance. Spirit is providing for you this week. You are abundant. Okay, group number 2. Let's get that straight already. You are so abundant and you have so much already. And so you're just going to end up with so much more abundance and achieving so much more and being gifted so much more. Okay, so really appreciate the little things, appreciate all that you have. Understand that you are so abundant in this moment right now. And you are going to continue to be abundant, okay, for the remainder of your life. Like, you're just going to continue to be abundant. You guys are probably just like super lucky people, or even if you don't think you are this week, you're going to feel like you're super lucky, or you are going to realize that you're like really lucky, okay? That's definitely the energy that's coming through here. And then we have sea storm, calm, and chaos. Okay, so that's kind of the balancing act that needs to happen here, because we see that you have a really chaotic schedule, group number 2. You like to go, you like to stay busy, you like to work. Okay, some of you guys maybe are even like workaholics. You like to chase the bag, you like to see that bank account racking up with all those zeros, you like to count your money at the end of the day. And so this is really asking you to kind of take a time out, take a pause, maybe take a day off, a couple days off, take a vacation, take a staycation. Okay, take some time to enjoy the success that you have currently. Take some time to enjoy the money that you've currently made. Okay, enjoy all of the work. Okay, work hard and play hard. This week is your opportunity to play hard. Treat yourself to something. Treat yourself to a really great meal, or to like a spa, you know. Get yourself like a mani-pedi, get a facial, get your hair done, nails done, right? Whatever it is, just really treat yourself to something. Really pamper yourself this week. I really see that that's necessary. Understand that your money will come back to you, okay? Money is just energy. The money that you spend comes back to you, okay? You have to understand that relationship with your money. Some of you guys are a little tight with your money, okay? Even though you have money to spend, you don't like to spend it. You're a little frugal. That's the energy that I'm getting here for some of you guys watching this group number 2. So this week, understand that you can let loose, okay? Loosen up that grip on that wallet a little bit. Feel free to provide, you know, for yourself, and to give a little to somebody else too. Don't be afraid to give a little to somebody else who needs it, or, you know, if someone has like a birthday coming up, or if there's like an anniversary or something, splurge on that person. Let them know that you care about them, that you're thinking of them, that you love them, okay? That's another message that's coming through here for you guys. Group number 2 for your week ahead. We also have winter, the sacredness of pausing. You guys, I can't, I'm shook. Look, like this is literally everything that I'm talking about. Okay, so pausing, taking a step back, okay? Taking a moment to really just relax, to notice all of the things that you have, everything that you have to be grateful for. I'm literally just going to end up repeating myself, because this confirms, right? This card is validation to all of the messages that I have already provided for you, because that is what this card is talking about. It's validating that Spirit needs you to slow down. Spirit needs you to treat yourself. Spirit needs you to appreciate the small things and the small moments. And then you will be provided with more, okay? But just take a moment, take a deep breath, and just really appreciate everything that you have, group number 2. All of the love that you have, all of the support that you have, right? Not just monetary things, not just the money that you have, not just the things, the material things that you have, but this is also talking about the love that surrounds you, all the love that you have, all of those friends and family that you have, all of the support that you have, okay? Appreciate that. Appreciate your support system, your friends and your family, because that is part of the foundation that is helping you, okay? Helping your mental health, that emotional stability. That is the foundation that is building that structure for you. So understand that. Appreciate that. Pause on that, okay? Woo. We also have nature, okay, nature. And immediately when I saw this card, it's a tree, okay? And trees, you don't see them grow, right? They take years and years, like decades to grow. And it's like this slow growth over a long period of time, right? Trees live for literally like forever, okay? And so that's where this kind of energy I really feel coming through with the tree here is about that pausing, that stillness, right? That stillness in nature. understanding that there's possibly been like that steady growth, being able to look back on your past and appreciate all that you've gone through to get to where you are today, appreciating the journey that's brought you to who you to where you are and to who you are. Appreciate the journey that's made you who you are today, all of the hardships, right, that you have overcome, all of the battles that you have won. Look back on that and appreciate that and say, wow, like, I am abundant and I am successful and I always haven't been, but look at what I've been able to provide for myself with the help and abundance of my friends and family around me, with the abundance of support and love that they've provided for me, that has allowed me to provide for myself. Okay, so that's really the energy that I see here. And with the tree too, that really gives me family tree energy. You have to really appreciate your family more, group number 2, especially this week. Really appreciate your family, your parents, your aunts, uncles, grandparents, your siblings. Okay, I know a lot of people have like those sibling rivalries, right? Some of us really can't stand our siblings, but this week you really need to appreciate your siblings and how they have helped you to grow. What are the lessons that they've taught you? How have they helped you? Okay, and just really appreciate that this week. Okay, and also spend some time in nature. Okay, I do want to specify in that as well, because every time the nature card comes through, that's always a good indication that you need to go outside this week. Take some time out in nature, right? Get out of the office. We talked about that, right? Taking a couple days off, go to the beach, go to the park, right? Unplug a little bit, right? Get off your phone, get off the apps, get off your computer, your laptop, get out of that horrid fluorescent lighting, and just really step out into the sun. Soak up that sunlight, soak up that green energy from the leaves, the trees, the grass. We're getting into autumn, you guys. It is absolutely beautiful. Soak up that beautiful weather, the changing colors of the leaves, the breeze. Okay, go to the beach, appreciate that sea breeze, play in the water, allow the water to wash away your worries, wash away your anxieties. Let that water take it away back into the ocean, cleanse it and refresh that energy. Okay, that is what you need to do this week. Take some time out in nature and really just relax and meditate, you guys. Okay, wow. So this is actually really beautiful, group number 2. So beautiful, absolutely breathtaking, the energy that you have going on for you. So this is your final card, your affirmation. This is going to give us kind of the sum up of the energies that are surrounding your week ahead for the next 7 days. Okay, so we have ideal partnership. Okay, ideal partnership. I am a rare and precious find. I'm a rare and precious find. So there's a need to focus on yourself as well, your self-worth, your self-abundance. Are you abundant in confidence? Are you abundant in self-worth? Do you understand that you are rare, that you're one of a kind, that you're absolutely beautiful, gorgeous, spontaneous, adventurous? Okay, you're a catch. So I am a rare and precious find, and my brilliance will be reflected back to me when I am paired with a true match. My ideal partnerships and working relationships are easy and free-flowing. I deserve greatness. I deserve greatness because I am greatness. I am greatness. And to paraphrase Rumi, what I'm looking for is also looking for me. What I'm looking for is also looking for me. In fact, he or she might be paraphrasing Rumi right now. Ooh, what a powerful card, group number 2. What a powerful card. Some of you guys really need to focus on self-worth this week, identifying your self-worth, identifying your self-confidence. And maybe a lot of you guys have been putting relationships on the back burner, right? Maybe you guys haven't really been focusing on that love life. You have been focusing on relationships. If you're in a current relationship, you need to put more focus on that relationship, right? We talked about your loved ones showing, right, more affection, showing your care for them because they are very supportive of you and they have an abundance of love for you. Okay, so there's also a need for focusing more on that. And if you're single, maybe taking a step back from work and maybe stepping into, you know, that flirty pond a little bit, okay, this week, group number 2. But yeah, definitely realizing how great you are, realizing your self-worth, your self-confidence, and understanding that your greatness has to be paired with someone who's equally as great as you. Okay, so wanting to match that frequency. Don't settle for anything that is less than who you are or what you believe in. Okay, never settle, group number 2. That's really important. But there was just like a lot of really good, strong affirmations in that one card that you should really just be repeating to yourself throughout the day-to-day during this week, the next 7 days. Okay, I'm gonna repeat some of them. Where is it? Because they were so good. They were too good, you guys. I am rare and a precious find. I am a rare and precious find. Okay, and then I deserve greatness because I am greatness. I deserve greatness because I am greatness. You guys know your worth, and if you don't, then this week you have to be working on it. But again, this is where that abundance comes in. You have to know that your worth is 9 of Pentacles energy. You have to know that you're worth this abundance, that you can have it, that you can achieve it, right? We talked about in the beginning of the reading that something that you felt like you couldn't have, you are receiving. Oh my God, we did talk about that in the beginning of this reading. Something that you couldn't have, you will be receiving this week. And it literally says, I deserve greatness because I am greatness. What I'm looking for is also looking for me. What I'm looking for is also looking for me. Okay, so you guys, I don't want to sound like a Ferris wheel here, right? Going around and around and around. But you get the picture. You understand the messages. Like, it's all here, clear as day, okay? So we're going to go ahead. We're going to conclude it. We're going to leave it at that, group number 2. So that is your reading for your week ahead, the next 7 days. Comment down below. Let me know, how did you guys like this reading? Did it resonate? I would love to know, okay? If it did, please do give this video a big thumbs up. And don't forget to comment, okay? Comment and share this video with your friends and family who haven't seen this video, so we can continue to share the love, the inspiration, and motivation, and continue to grow this beautiful spooky family with all those trick-or-treaters who haven't even discovered this channel yet. If you haven't subscribed already, please do consider subscribing. We have so much fun here on this channel. So much fun. Please come join us. Come join the fun, okay? Join the spookiness. It's like literally Halloween all the time here. Okay, with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and move on to group number 3, you guys. If you want to keep watching, let's go. Alright, hello to all of my trick-or-treaters who chose group number 3. You guys chose card 30 for the factory. So this is your channeled message for your week ahead, the next 7 days. We're going to go ahead, get into all of your shuffling. If you don't want to see the shuffling, you can skip straight to your message. Timestamps are below. If you do want to see the shuffling though, then just keep watching because that's what we're doing right now. right, hello to all of my trick-or-treaters who chose group number 3. You guys chose card 34, the Factory. So this is your channeled message for your week ahead, the next 7 days. Let's go ahead and get right into it, you guys. Starting with your tarot cards, we have Judgment. Interesting, Judgment. We also have the Ten of Pentacles. Ooh. And the King of Pentacles. You guys, that's awesome. Okay, so this is looking really great. You guys are actually looking really healthy, looking really good. Your finances are looking A1. Okay, you are looking so good in your wallet, in your bank account. You got all the monies. You are looking so happy like this week. Like you were just feeling yourself. And you are feeling fulfilled, and you are feeling wise, and there's happiness, and there's joy, and there's success. Okay, let's see what your back of the deck was. Ace of Cups. Okay, interesting. So there might even be romance on the horizon this week, possibly with... oh, excuse me. Possibly with someone who is a masculine energy, who is an earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So could be one of those. But yeah, so we're seeing actually this week is looking really good. You are looking like there's definitely going to be clarity, there's wisdom, there's leveling up energy that's definitely coming through here. You're really feeling like you have a strong understanding of yourself. There's a strong understanding of yourself here, of your foundation, and of what you want and of what you desire. Like you guys really know what you want, and you know how to get it. And I really see that strongly here, and I think that's even going to be really relevant with this relationship aspect. I think that there's someone this week who's really going to be stepping in romantically, who could be a potential suitor, right, romantically for you, and you're going to really want him, and you're going to know how to get him, right, or her. But I am feeling like possible masculine energy, but you're gonna know that you want them, and you're gonna know how to get them. So that's definitely the energy that's coming through here, and vice versa. So they're definitely interested in you. 100% they're interested in you, and part of this person coming in here is because you're ready. You weren't ready for a relationship before, but you're ready now. You are ready for this relationship. You're ready to settle down. You're ready to start a family because you've got all your ducks in a row. You've really created a strong foundation for yourself, right? Emotionally, there's stability, and even career-wise and financially, there's stability. So you don't have to rely on somebody else to hold you up financially or to hold you up emotionally, because you know that you can do that for yourself. And that's why the universe is now providing you with this person here that's only going to add so much more abundance to your already strong emotional state and your already strong financial state of well-being. Okay, that's what we see happening here with the Judgment card. This is really telling me that you guys are just really stepping into a new light. You are really leveling up this week, and I am just really seeing that you guys are just having, like, there's clarity, there is awareness, there is spiritual awakening that is potentially happening here. This is big stuff, you guys. Big stuff happening this week, and it's beautiful for you. We have compassion. Definitely giving me the romance vibes, okay, with compassion here. Be compassionate for yourself and being compassionate for others, okay? Understanding where other people are coming from, as well as understanding where you've been, how you've gotten there, and understanding, you know, that other people may not be where you are now, but they're still working towards it. They're still making their way right to there, to that goal, right? So there's definitely compassion energy coming through here, needing to be compassionate. Someone who's being very compassionate towards you. Okay, that's something else that's coming through here, right? So someone who might be a little flirty, who might be, you know, making sure that you're taken care of, someone who might want to take care of you. Okay, someone who wants to talk to you. Maybe if somebody's venting to you, be compassionate, understand where they're coming from, understand the venting, vice versa. People are going to be compassionate to you when you want to talk, okay? So if you feel like there's something that you need to chat about, that you need to get off of your chest, go ahead and do that. Let it all out, okay? So this is really going to be like a 360 thing that's coming, like that's happening here for you guys this week, okay? And then we have a Clockwork Pumpkin, a wonderful idea, the aha moment, okay? So for some of you guys, you are realizing, right, we talked about, right, with a wonderful idea, the aha moment. For me, this is really that clarity, okay, that we talked about with the judgment card here. That sense of clarity, that sense of awareness, that sense of self. Okay, you're really going to be having that aha moment, right? That epiphany, it'll almost feel like, where you have this spiritual awakening or this ego death. Essentially, it's going to be happening for you guys this week. Maybe part of that is going to be because this person steps in and you've learned. I think the lesson here is how to be compassionate. I think the lesson that we're really learning here, that's coming through with this energy, is that you've learned how to be compassionate. How to be compassionate for yourself, how to be compassionate from others. And this lesson has really leveled you up. This lesson has really allowed you to experience something spiritual within you. And so that's where this aha moment is coming through. And now this, right now, you've leveled up and you're kind of ready for the next chapter in your life, the next big move that's going to be coming into your life, which is now you can focus on romance, okay, or partnership, or maybe even an idea, endeavor, right, your business. I really feel like you guys have been focused on your business forever though, so maybe like not so much your business and more like just an emotional thing, okay, not a financial thing. This isn't a financial thing that you need to focus on this week. And then we have trick or treat, mischief, and play. Okay, go on a date, you guys. Group number 3. I don't know who this person is. Look at this trick or treat tarot, you guys. So I don't know who this person is that's waltzing into your life this week, okay? This Mr. Romance, right? Mysterious woman, okay? Whoever they are, but they're gonna ask you out. If they do, say yes. And if they don't, then you go ahead and you ask them out and they will say yes, okay? And it's going to be so much fun. You're going to have so much fun. I'm seeing here that there's a need for you guys to really like spend your money this week, have fun this week, really enjoy yourself this week, and enjoy yourself with company of someone that you care about, with company of someone who maybe you're attracted to, with the company of someone that you would enjoy flirting with. I'm seeing that there's a need to really just get flirty. It's not the need for something serious. I'm not saying go get married this week, right? This is more of like going out on a date, right? So if you're already in a relationship, okay, then this is like re-sparking that flame, reigniting that fire. Go out on dates. Maybe you guys don't do that as much anymore. Some of you maybe don't even do it at all anymore. So this is a need to really surprise your partner. Go out on dates, okay? Really get creative and just do something new, do something fun to just liven up the romance a little bit and reignite that passion between the two of you that you feel has maybe gone out, or things have been a little dull or stagnant lately. And if you're single, then now is just your time to really go out there and you know, go out on dates, okay? Not get into relationships, but just go out on dates. Get dating, you know, with people that you feel attracted to, that you think are really nice or easy to talk to or compassionate, okay? And just really get your feet in the water. I'm feeling like maybe some of you guys have been out of the game for a long time because you've been so focused on your business and on your work, and now is a good time for you to start focusing on your play a little bit more, right? Work hard, play hard. We talked about that in group 2 as well. So make sure that you take a minute to play, okay? You've done the work, now go ahead and enjoy yourself a little bit more. So this week is really about enjoying yourself, enjoying the pleasures in life and the pleasure of company. And that's the main thing that I see here. Enjoying the pleasure of company, the pleasure of somebody else, of being around company that you care about and people that care about you, okay? People that you're attracted to, okay? I'm seeing go to maybe like an art gallery or something, you know, to look at, okay? Not like pretty things, nice things, okay? Something that's going to stimulate the brain as well. I feel a lot of you guys, group number 3, really like to be mentally stimulated. So that's something else that's coming through here, okay? And then we also have spells, alchemy. Ooh, love potion number 9, I think. What? Did you hear that? Okay, group number 3. That's what's coming through here, okay? So we are definitely seeing sparks are flying. There's chemistry in the air. So go ahead, go out on that date. Don't be afraid, group number 3, because this person likes you and you like them, and you know, take it slow and just enjoy the process, enjoy each other's company first. and then slowly work your way up to whatever it transforms into being, okay? Because we are seeing transformation, okay? Alchemy is all about transformation. What's transforming here? A relationship. Is it a stranger who is now becoming a friend, okay, or an acquaintance, and then an acquaintance who becomes a friend, and a friend who becomes, right, a boyfriend, girlfriend, who becomes a fiance, right, who becomes a spouse, right? So transformation of relationship. That's definitely the energy that I'm seeing here, okay? Leveling up, transformation of your own spiritual self, and I really feel that this person's coming through here because you have a good grasp on yourself, right? Your spiritual self, and you guys are just really connecting, and you're meshing in all of these spiritual, emotional ways. Like, you guys are just really vibrating at the same frequency. This person could even potentially be a soulmate for you, you guys, a soulmate or twin flame, because you guys are just really on that level with the Judgment card here. Like, you guys are just on that level, okay? And it took work to get there, okay? With the Clockwork Pumpkin, that tells me that it took work to get there. And so you guys are having these epiphanies. You might even have this epiphany when you see this person. You will see them and you will have this gut feeling where you're like, oh my gosh, this is my soulmate. Like, this is the person I'm meant to be with for the rest of my life. That might even happen for you guys this week. And I know that sounds like super intense. Different messages for different people, you guys. Take what resonates, let the rest go, let it flow. But that might happen for some of you guys this week, the next 7 days, okay? Let's go ahead and see what your final card is. This is our affirmation. This is going to give us an overall message for the energy that is surrounding this week, okay? So you have, you guys, you have clarity. As if we haven't discussed that about 1,000 times already during this reading. You have clarity. I'm shook. I can't even right now. It says, stopping to listen to my inner self. I can easily separate my intuition from my mental chatter. The clarity of my intuition is a sweet, simple fruit that tastes familiar. And the mental chatter is a confusing, bitter rind that I shall peel off and chuck into the garbage or compost heap if your mental chatter happens to be organic. All right, so that is just validation for everything that we've already talked about. You guys are definitely having some kind of breakthrough this week, some kind of epiphany, aha moment, whatever you want to call it. There is going to be some sort of, right, ego death we talked about, whatever it is, Kundalini awakening, I don't know. It's going to be different for everybody, all right? But you are having a sense of clarity. And you are leveling up, okay? And that's where this clarity is coming from. You're gonna have this clear mind. And this is really, maybe some of you guys need to work a little harder than others to gain this clarity. So maybe you have to do some meditation, work on it, figure out how to gain this clarity, grab your crystals, meditate on those crystals, do some reflection, do some journaling, figure out what the healing was that needs to be done, right, to clear the blockages before you can have this clarity, this awakening, and this, right, ascension, essentially, that's going to be happening for you, okay? So figure out what that is, what is happening. It's going to be different for everybody, but nonetheless, we're all going to go through some kind of eye-opening experience this week, the next 7 days, group number 3. Okay, so that is your reading, you guys. I really hope this resonated. Please comment down below, let me know if it resonated. I would love to know, you guys. If you haven't already, please do consider subscribing to the channel, and if you liked the video, please do give it a big thumbs up, okay? Also consider sharing this video with friends and family that you feel can benefit from its healing messages, from the love, inspiration, and motivation, so we can continue to grow this beautiful, abundant, spooky family with all of those trick-or-treaters who haven't even discovered this channel yet, you guys. I just want to thank each and every one of you so much for all of your love and all of your continued support. I love you guys so much. Thank you all for everything, and I will see you guys on the next video. It has been such a pleasure. Keep it creepy, you guys, okay? Bye, you guys.